At this point in application, if we have some validation errors, we can't see them, right? It's not a very good user experience. So let's talk about how to make that better. I'll head over to my Todoist controller. And what I'm going to do is, rather than console.login these validation messages, I'm going to store them in the session so that during the redirect, we'll be able to display those errors to the user. Then he would know what to do from there. So if we want to display data in the session, we need the session, right? Remember, we have our context here, and our context also provides us with the session. So right down here, rather than console.login, we're going to use a session function called with errors. And what this takes in are the validator errors or messages, and we're going to flash them to the session. And basically what this means is take the validator errors and then store them in the session, and then make sure that they only are in the session for this request lifecycle. That's the meaning of flash all. So during the next request lifecycle, they are going to be deleted from the session, okay? And we are using a special with errors function to put data into the session so that we're going to have other helper functions to get them out or display them or check if they are in the session, like we're going to see right now. Okay, so right now we have put this data in the session. If we head over to home.edge, right under the input tag, what we're going to do is actually check if that data is in the session. So we're going to say if has error 4, which is a helpful method that Adonis gives us in our Edge templates. And this has error 4 method would only work if you actually used the with errors function to put data in the session. So what is put right here is put in a particular format, and the has error 4 is going to check that format. Okay, so if has error 4 text, then and if, what we're going to do right here is just display a span tag .text danger. And this span tag, the text danger, is going to print out the error. So if we want to get the error for this particular field, we're going to use the get error for function. And this takes in the name of the field. So in this case, text. So if has error for text, get error for text, and display it right here. Okay, so let's try that out. If we hit enter without providing anything, we have please provide a to-do. And if we type in just 2 letters and we hit enter, see your to-do is not long enough. So it looks like our validation messages are coming in handy. Let me just give this a margin bottom of 3 so that that looks better. Quick refresh, hit enter. Please provide a to-do, 2 letters, and your to-do is not long enough. Great, we're able to have validation messages. Why don't we at this point display all our to-dos that we have available from the database?